Hello and welcome to another episode of Tigers PGA Tour 2005, the PGA Tour season. It's time to wrap up the Players' Championship. We've got a massive lead. What? Like 37 shots ahead or something like that? 36? I think we're 36 shots ahead actually. That's a guess. That's quick maths. My quick maths isn't great, so it's around that, but I don't know. What we need to know is we're 67 under par. We smashed it. 3 solid games at Sawgrass. No one's catching us. Just gotta rock up, play decently. We'll win by a country mile. Let's do it.
Welcome to Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, where the TPC at Sawgrass plays host to the Players' Championship, known in some circles as the 5th major. It is definitely going to take some major play this week to win this incredible tournament. Welcome to the round of this PGA Tour event at Sawgrass.
It's the final round. We've got Sawgrass again. Should be a pretty easy win here. First hole. Calm wind, as long as we hit this relatively straight.
Fairway 30, this could be a trouble.
Which we haven't. Oh, yeah, we didn't hit that quite straight, so we've ended up in the rough. But should get this pretty close. Oh, we've not hit it straight again. My accuracy at the start of this one, not great. What a back towards the hole. Rough start here. Winning regulation, a makeable putt, but 2 dodgy shots to start off. This could be our first. I think we got a couple of pars in the first round. We get birdie, we're fine. Rough start there, not very straight at all. It's a bit annoying. I have a tendency to smash it right, to be fair, with the analog stick. That's what we did there. First 3 rounds, I avoided it for the most part, especially in rounds 2 and 3. But today, we didn't avoid it. Straight shot this time, though. I think there was one shot in round 3 where I got the blue trail because it was really bad, but apart from that, a little bit of power just to make sure this carries. Bit of backspin. Bit of side spin, actually. Power ended up being spot on, but just too far to the left. But it does leave an easy eagle putt, you can't moon at that.
Marvelous eagle there.
There we are, do a moonwalk. Then I just cut up to Funk, but Funk is 3 less holes. The battle for second is really heating up here. But we don't care about that. Just care about playing a good game of golf. Pleasing the sponsors. Even though we don't need the money. I think I've unlocked them all at this point anyway.
That shot'll be on the green.
That's overcarried quite a bit, but we roll it back towards the hole. That's downhill, which isn't great, but getting that close is quite tough given how the hole's right at the front of the green. It's going to say no, unavailable, isn't it? It's because it's super slow. Yeah, so that happens. Not that you can do. I read it almost perfectly, to be fair. But with the caddy fired again. New caddy. Please go in.
Makes his par.
Should have got birdie there. We almost made the putt despite the caddy not being there. But that's the hard part about 06 to 08. There's no caddy tip. So I'll have to get better at that. But obviously in 06 to 08, I actually get the bloody green read. Like you do in 04. Rough start here, but that's not really my fault, I don't think. That's just the game being dodgy. I think the win's against this one. It is. We have to play this short. For him over here. We're hitting it high in the air to cut some power out of it, so it is going to get quite affected by the wind. Not that much, actually, but it's played perfectly, so we can't complain here. A little short, but straight on the fairway. It should be a simple second shot here. The danger is you go aggressive and try and get it on the front, close to the hole. You end up on the front slope off the green. So Just got to carry that slope, which we
I
have.
believe that was a good choice of clubs.
Nearly got that in. Very unlucky there. Did a bit of right spin to counter the slope on the green there.
4 under
But
par.
we've got some tough pin locations today. They're on the slope, so it makes putting harder, but for the most part we're getting quite close. Even the one that was unavailable wasn't that far away. The game was screwing me with the caddy tip. And because I don't normally have to do that, obviously I'm not very good at it. I'll say that. We had it unavailable on this tournament before and I got it. And then we had the one on the Colour Showcase, I think. Which was an insane one, and that was actually a really good putt, so... It's something I'll have to practice, but it is something that I can do going forward. It's just, I think once I start like 07, which will be coming relatively soon, my new computer is fully up and running, and I'm going to try and do it on that. I'm going to play it safe, aim over here with a 3-wood.
Drove this one hard left. I'm not sure where to land.
Play the high stance, so even though it's right close to the rough, it's not going to roll too far, so we keep it in the fairway.
This isn't a piece of cake from here, is it, David?
No, it isn't. About 190 yards left of the hole.
Okay, that green slopes right before the hole. You want this to carry a bit far. And this hasn't.
Well, I think this one will be on the dance floor.
Yeah, they get to the right side. I think that's the flatter part of the green, and it should simplify the putt a bit here. That doesn't look too bad yet. There's like a slope towards the front.
Please, do your best not to blow this very makeable putt.
We kind of just avoided it. Like down here, like to our left, there's a bit of a slope there. Because I hit it with a high shot, it's not carried as far as you'd think. As it says, it usually does that, to be fair. That's why I almost always, I thought I missed that. I almost always power boost any shot I'm doing. I might just come down a bit too early on the backswing, to be fair, so it cuts the power a bit. Because there has been the odd occasion where it just carries perfectly, and I'm like, what the hell? But not the greatest of endings so far, but we're still doing fine. We've had one dodgy tee off, which we saved, and then actually, you know what? I'm gonna play a 3-wood low stance, or normal stance. Take the wind out of the equation a bit here.
This looks good. It's down the middle.
Yeah, driver, it's very easy to overshoot that, so play a 3-wood. We're going to get as far as we want anyway. The wind's going to help carry it. I've got a flop shot. Oh, I'm kind of caught between two clubs here. I have to take some power out of the left wedge. That's close.
Ooh,
That's close. When you play a wedge, it's hard to spin it towards the hole, unless you play a pitch shot. In terms of getting it in the hole from the outside, kind of the sand wedge, lob wedge, whatever it's called, full shot is kind of the worst spot to be in. Your only real hope, I think, is to overshoot it and spin it back towards the hole, because it's very easy to get backspin with a wedge. Front spin, not so much. Whereas it's the opposite with like the 2 irons and woods and stuff like that. 6 mile an hour. We need some power boost for this to carry.
Watch out for that long grass.
And we haven't got it. We should play that safe. I got greedy
We
though.
have some trouble getting out of this rough.
I thought I could outpower the wind and I couldn't. That's my bad. I'm playing 9 iron with a bit of power boost.
Headed
Get some
nicely for the green.
right spin on that. That's worked out. Yeah, I thought pitch and wedge would definitely play too short, especially with the light and the wind.
This for 4 straight birdies.
We're playing out the rough very nicely here. We needed a spin to save it, but so on the tour difficulty, I couldn't have done that. I'd have been a very long put away. But for now, normal difficulty. And we're in. I might do a season. I'm hoping the plan is season 1 I get the main trophy ball. Season 2 I'll get the stuff that I miss. Season 3 I'll do a tour playthrough, so it's on tour difficulty. And then that'll kind of end it. I think 3 seasons will do. Depends on the trophy balls. It's just the driving distance is going to be tough. I might have to forego that one. To be honest.
Look at this shot.
We'll see how it plays. This is over here, but we can backspin it. A little less power. We could have backspun that into the hole. It's a good shot in the end. We saved it with the spin.
Only a slight turn.
It is my usual play, to be fair. Play it long, backspin it towards the hole. So it's not surprising. But I did overhit that even with that strategy in mind. But it's a birdie. I think we're on course for like a 50. So a pretty small spread, although Leonard was 62 3 times is quite consistent. It's mad to think as well. I think that round 2 was a solid performance, and it's only a 48. When my normal performance would be a 49.50. If you birdie every par 4 and eagle every par 5, it's a 49. So it's fine margins for the double eagles. Okay. I don't want to hit this and hit the tree. So even though this might play short, I'm going to power boost the highest stance just to make sure I clear the tree. Oh, I didn't get enough power boost on it. He's pleased with it, but we are that close, it doesn't really matter. I'll play a pitch and wedge.
What a shot, David.
I don't know what happened there, but that nearly worked out.
Gotta be happy with that birdie.
Hard left on the off the chip. It's in the rough on the hill, but then the green shanked it back to the right. I say shank it. It rolled it back to the right. So it got very close, despite me completely playing the wrong shot, to be honest. But I'll take it. I mean, I could have played a normal 2-iron and got there, but I don't know if I would have avoided the tree or not. Okay, the danger is here. I'm going to end up in the I'm going to play a 2-iron and play the super conservative.
Fairway Faraday, he should be happy with this one.
Get some right spin on that. 40 off a distance, but I think that's the best play to avoid the rough here. It does leave a pretty tough second shot for a par 4, but some power boost will counter that a bit.
This one may miss to the right.
Not the greatest, but will do. It'll do.
This would be 7 straight birdies.
We do have a Tiger Vision, which we're going to use here. I've not used one yet on hole number 10, so we've got foil for the back 9. We can definitely use these a bit more liberally here.
10 under par for the day.
Averaging a birdie per hole, we've got 1 eagle and 1 par, so we're doing fine. That's my usual lane. If you get a birdie per, hole, you would typically beat the AI because they get like 12, 13 under par at best at the minute. I don't know what their rubber banding caps are, to be fair. We'll find out. The fact that it's only improving by 1 and it's not consistent tells me it might be getting close to the maximum point. This might go too far to the right. Oh no, we're fine.
He drilled this tee shot right where he wanted it.
I was worried about the wind there. I didn't really counter that, but it's worked out.
It's a long way to the pin, David.
Yeah, I'd say a little under 230.
Once again, we're in that zone where if I play this shot, I don't trust that to avoid the bunker because of the wind, but if I play that, I might not get enough height, but there's one way to find out. Oh yeah, we're fine.
This one will end up on the putting
I guess the normal shot will just go higher than what I'm thinking. It's just the roll.
In perfect position to snatch.
I mean, that's basically the perfect shot though. You can get a bit closer by being a bit more aggressive, but you can't moan at that at all. 5 feet away from an eagle is great. So I guess playing the high 2-iron was a mistake. I could have got there normally. It's when it's like the Emerald Dragon par 5 where it's right in front of the green, may have to worry because that's when it's coming down obviously. Whereas if you play the highest stance, it comes down right before it lands. I trust people watching just know what I'm on about. For the most part anyway. Right. This is a drivable green. See, this one I think you need the highest stance just because if it bounces in the rough is thick, it stops it dead. You have to land it on the green. And I think there's no way, even that's going to bounce in the rough first. Whereas that with enough power boost can bounce on the green and you can spin it close.
This ball is straight, but it's a lot shorter than he wanted.
What do you mean a lot? Oh my god, I've overhit that. I completely overhit that. A lot shorter than what I wanted. What's he on about? It's too long. Although, That can go in. Blown it. I missed the green in regulation too. I went aggressive and paid the price. But we have Tiger Vision, which we are going to use. We don't really need to with that, to be fair, but we're going to. We missed the green in regulation, going for the eagle.
It hit the pin.
We get the birdie, so... The start takes hit, but it's basically artificial damage. I think my green in regulation is still a lot higher than everyone else, so the old one missed being aggressive is worth it, to be honest. Right.
Great swing.
Oh, that's really good, actually. I couldn't get the spin right, I wasn't sure. I didn't commit to anything. So I just stop it dead, but it's an easy birdie.
This attempt for a 10th straight birdie.
The wind had a bit more effect there, so it made me unsure on a spin. We've got one hole in one in this championship. Can we get a second? We've only realistically got one more chance there, so... So that's the island one as well, isn't it? Well, it's not quite an island, it's connected, but you know what I mean. Everyone knows which island I'm on about. Why would I drive with this? That's terrible. Gonna aim over here with a 3-wood. Bit of power boost. The wind will keep it in the fairway. Just about. Roll it down the hill. That'll get a lot of extra distance there. There we go. Edge of the fairway. Job done.
What's it look like, David?
About a buck and a half left to the hole here.
This with a bit of power boost. And a bit of backspin. I might not have needed the less spin on that. Although I barely touched it, so I don't know how much of an effect that had. But it took it away from the hole. It does leave an easy putt, which I'll take. Oh, Leonard has actually overtaken Funky. Funky has had a rough end here. He's at second, I think, at the end of the last episode, but he's blown it. Okay, we can get it to the edge of the fairway, but I think we're going to have to play a higher slant shot to cut the power out for sure. How long is this hole? I'm missing it over the trees. I don't like that. I'm going to aim it over here. I'm going to play a 3-wood, but it's a little save.
When you hit a great shot, you know it. This is looking very good.
The risky play is the driver, because I think it is doable, but I have no benefit to that. It's a pretty short hole even with a 3-wood, so you might as well do this. I'm going to play 9-iron normal. No, that's over here.
This is going to be very, very close.
Well, not by much actually, but when you're playing a normal shot, if you want to get it close, you need to play it short because it's the front spin that has the most effect. Whereas if you play it the high slant shot, like I like to do, it's the back spin that has the most effect. So essentially, in short, if you're playing a normal shot, underhit it and roll it. If you're playing my type of shot, overhit it, backspin it.
16 under par today.
That one I overhit it with a normal shot, so I couldn't get enough backspin to really do anything with that. Thankfully, it was only a 9-iron, so the backspin did stop it where it was. Alright, par 4 over the trees. Once again, I'm going to make sure I hit it over the trees.
Looks like he'll be happy with this.
There's no accuracy worries here, it's just get it over the trees for safety.
You're fairly accurate with your irons, but you still have to make this shot.
Once again, if this play is long, it's not much of an issue. If this play is short, if you play as well short, you win the bunker. I'd rather just play longer and just try and bit a backspin to save it, rather than front spin here.
He's got this going right at it.
Because I played like a mid-iron, I get minimal spin.
In good position here to drop this one for eagle on the par 5.
But it is what it is. Oh! I thought that was a miss. Realistically, that was entirely intentional. That was just to get an eagle with a bit of a flurry. Put on a show for the fans. Nah, I nearly bottled it. Here we go. Can we get the hole in one? With that wind, I'm doubtful, to be honest. That is significant. Bit of power boost.
Fantastic.
But then again...
It's right at the flag.
Then again... Oh! Oh! Inches short. Oh, I thought that was in. No, I thought that was in. A little too much power. Oh well. No, it's actually going to be a 52. Okay, yeah, the 48 and 49s are actually pretty good, to be fair. Fair play.
Ooh, this one got smoked.
To myself, I guess. Okay, crushed it. Pretty standard. Wide fairway, you can't miss that. With high stats, anyway. Alright. I think a sandwich high short is probably better here because I might have to backspin this.
Watch this. I think it could get very close to the pin.
I didn't commit to the spin enough, but got it close.
For the win.
Now just got. In fact, we can just forfeit the hole and we'll still win. Let's just tap it in.
What an amazing finish to take the Players' Championship.
Give me that 790,000. Not like I need it. And Funk and Leonard tied. Oh, a bad showing by Funk at 66. Allows Leonard to tie second place. They share second and third place. The prize money. Singing fourth. These I don't care about. We've got a trophy ball. Most PGA Tour wins in a single year. Tracking Tiger trophy ball. Nice.
Well, here it is. Isn't it pretty? This one's mine, but I'll let you borrow it for a while. It's yours for winning this year's 5th major, the Players' Championship. This is John Daly with EA Sports. Congratulations on winning Player of the Month.
So, another Player of the Month, another trophy. We're absolutely smashing it. Taking the Tiger Woods, the PGA by storm here. The Emerald Dragon, oh god. The Emerald Dragon Challenge. Is that going to be, oh, it's going to be 4 rounds of the Emerald Dragon. Oh, jeez. Sheesh. Oh man, maybe there'll be like a week's worth of real-time calendar coming up. Oh my days. And then we've got only 2 events this month in April. To be fair, after the Dream 18, I think Emerald Dragon is probably going to be easier, to be honest. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time for some more Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005, the PGA Tour season.